Hi, everyone. I wanted to welcome our guest, Kyle Eisele. Kyle is a design consultant from Coast Tile and Marble Supply in New Jersey. They just opened an Avalon location, and I hope you check it out. Congratulations. Kyle,
Thank
welcome
you.
to the conversation. It's great to have you here.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I mean, we've got involved with your guys' company very recently in the last couple of years, and it has been an incredible experience. All the products have really helped elevate our showroom. And then with the launch of the Avalon location, our first time expanding into a second location, it's been a dream come true with being able to showcase product like this.
Awesome. How did you get into tile and stone and make your way to being a design consultant?
Sure. I didn't have much choice with getting involved in it. I grew up in family business. So my great grandfather was a tile setter. My grandfather started Coast Tile, and then my father and uncles all came to work in the business as well. And now today, is generation four in the tile industry, is me, my brother, and my cousin. So we were started out in, gosh, I don't know, 14, probably working warehouse hours just for fun out back there, and then summer jobs. And then what that did is it slowly progressed from warehouse into the sales floor. So studying under some of our design consultants. And then post college, I came on full time where I was working as one of the head on the design team. And then nowadays I work with training the new people and then also with product selection and things like that. So it's kind of been a slow process of building up. But tile is in the blood. So, I mean, I didn't have
Whoa.
any option but to work and live in the tile and stone world. But post grad, I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with marble and all the different water jets and the cuts and the colors that can be created by Mother Nature. And then I never looked back.
That is so cool. It's a family business. Is it known in the community that this is a family business?
Yeah, absolutely. My grandfather started in 1965 when there was mostly just tile setters around, and he slowly brought in a few lines, like back when there was only four and a quarter in three colors. So he had a couple out of his garage of different options, and then that slowly built up. 1980, we opened up where we're at here in Egg Harbor Township, which is when my father and uncles came to work for him. And then in about 2019, 2018 is when me and my brother both came on full time, and then my cousin more recently. So yeah, a lot of the people in the local area have heard our jingle. Our jingle is one of our more popular things that's been going on since the early 80s. And it's
Do you want to
yeah,
sing it for me? Do you want to
I
sing it?
absolutely will. I don't want to, but I will do it. It's actually we just refreshed it. So coming to the market soon, the new jingle, which I will not sing because I haven't learned it yet. But it's Coast Tile and Marble Supply. I already messed it up. We'll make your decorating dreams come true. Coast Tile and Marble Supply. That's the old jingle. So not going to give out the info on the new one yet, but it
Oh,
is coming soon.
that is so cool. Well, congratulations. I mean, being a small business owner and now growing it to more of a medium-sized business, it's really hard and you guys done an amazing job. So we actually ran into you at the Coverings show this year. So we wanted to know, like, what did you think of the new tile trends in general? What did you think of the show?
This was my second time going to the show. I went to the one in Las Vegas, which I want to say was maybe about 2 years ago or so. And that one, there was a huge focus on that large format porcelain, the slabs, the 6 millimeter, the colors, and things like that. So when I got to the one this year, I walked Italy and I saw a lot of that stuff, which was awesome because it's incredible technology. And I do love large format porcelains, as many people know. But what I was really interested in is when I got to like the Spain section in the interesting ceramics, the different colors, the textures, the fluted looks, the different wallpaper looks. That's where I felt like the excitement started to build for me. And then as I started to go around a lot of different water jet ideas, what's fun and I think it's coverings is a little bit maybe a year or two ahead of what we see in our market. So I like to see how that product then translates. And what I'm seeing from coverings is color. And we were in that white gray marble vein world for what felt like 5 6 years. And finally, we're starting to see pops of vibrant colors, which is just makes my job more exciting. But I also think it adds a huge benefit to different products that people can differentiate themselves from, maybe their neighbor or different things. So it adds a lot of like personalization to the design process when there's color and pops and things like that. And that's kind of the vibe that I was catching from coverings, which makes me very excited.
And so I've noticed there was a lot of bathroom and kitchen projects on your website. So you're really into the color. Is that something that you're gravitating towards in the projects?
Yeah. So we're in the Shoretown area. So we service basically from the middle of New Jersey all the way down to the southern point of New Jersey, all the beach towns. And obviously that means that blues are huge. So we love product that has the different blues in it. Most of the time I like it because it was a natural stone and like a blue celeste or an azul macuba, blue onyx, different things like that that I've been able to work with. There's a couple of projects that we've done where in the bathroom, they've run it from the main floor, shower accent wall, all in a product that combines Thassos and Blue Celeste. And those ones typically are my favorite because I like pop, I like excitement, I like something that's unique and different that you don't see every day. So those have been some awesome projects to be able to work on. And then the other ones, I just love when people get creative, when they think outside the box and they take a normal product like a Subway, and instead of just changing the pattern to a herringbone or a vertical stack, they blend colors. They create their own ombres. We did one where we took three different colors and we created an ombre, from a product that was a middle tier price point. So they were able to save a ton of money from buying a custom ombre. And we did it from a dark, I want to say it was yellow even. So it was vibrant colors. So it was like a dark yellow into a softer yellow into a white, and we ombreed our whole shower wall, and it was incredible. So I just like seeing projects like that, working on projects where the creativity really flows.
Well, I'd love to see that actually if you want to send that to me after.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
and we have lots of, as you know, lots of collections that came out this summer. Are there any that like really spark your interest from some of the new ones we have this year?
Yeah. So as we were setting up the Avalon showroom, I was starting to pull out a ton of your guys' new products, which are all incredible. I mean, some of your guys' ceramics and porcelains are unbelievable. I hadn't seen them in person. We've been waiting for them for so long because we've been trying to wait for the Avalon showroom to be open. But just the texture, I haven't seen anything like some of the lines that I was opening up the other day. But the one that really stuck out to me was just one of this brand new ones here. At first, I was like, oh, the colors, the depth, everything's beautiful. And then I touched it and I was like, it's actually dimensional. The flowers pop up off of the white marble background. And then I'm reading up on the back and the flowers continue from sheet to sheet. I mean, I really have not seen a product like this in a long time. And I think this one's going to be a huge seller, especially in that beachy blue kind of color tone. So
Yeah.
this one was huge. And then in the short time that we've been open in Avalon, which is only about a week and a half now, I want to say 80 to 90% of the people that have walked through the doors have walked right up to this thing and they're like, fell in love with it. And they were saying to themselves that they had to have it. So this one has been huge for us. This is the Sylvia.
Yes, definitely. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, with the mother of pearl, the glass and everything. This one was an absolute knockout. So this was an awesome product. And then the penny rounds and the Sirius, am I saying that right? The Sirius 24 by
Yes.
48s,
Yes. Hmm.
huge hits. So we're putting them up in our big panel sliders. And I think they're going to be a major winner down in our
And
area.
that makes sense. Like you said, New Jersey, you guys are, you said the seashore. So it makes sense the Sylvia would be of high demand for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, it's fantastic.
And one of the things we love about you is that your social media is so playful and entertaining. So, like, what got you to decide to have that as your kind of like persona, and how's that working for you?
Well, so when I came on full time, my name's Kyle. So everybody, when like, I would meet new customers and all of that, they would always slip up and be like Tile, and I'm like, Kyle just kind of got thrown on me, or Kyle Tile, however it started rolling. So eventually I decided I'm just going to go with it and I'm going to make an Instagram page because I've always wanted to have more of an informational side to our social media platforms. So like Coast Tiles page as a whole is more inspiration, design concepts, the new products, all of that. But I wanted there to be a more educational side as well. So I figured let me start by doing that with my own personal page, which is linked to the main company page. So it started off with a lot more long format, educational style. Here's how you seal something. Here's how you clean stone, which was all very good. But one day I was like just messing around, like early days of TikTok, and I just think it's like some of the funniest videos I've ever seen. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something a little more playful. And I did, and I got like, not a ton, but like 1,000 views, which was way more than I was getting at the time. So I was like, maybe there's something to be said here. So then I just started going off on the more fun stuff and mixing in educational elements to it as well. And that's when I kind of were like, okay, I should probably separate this from the Coast Tile page and make it more like my personal page, which is obviously promoting products and things that we sell at the main
Yeah.
page. But it's been so much fun. I mean, I love making videos. I've always made videos. So like doing something fun or trying to make people laugh has been always something I've been interested in. So it just was kind of a natural flow. And then you kind of have to learn social media. It's a beast. So learning how to do the trends and the editing and all that fun stuff. It takes up a lot of time. So I had to learn how to then balance that with the working hours. But yeah, and then of course, then that bled into, starting mini series of bathroom reviews or educational dancing with different stones, my favorite products from the month. So I've had a couple of little bursts that I thought were going to go viral. Haven't broke that barrier just yet, but I'm going to stay at it until it happens.
Well, it's also very informative. So that's key. It's not just to be entertaining, but also informative. And you really, really do know your stuff, like color variations, all these different things. It's just very, very informative. So do you think that's equally important to be entertaining as well as informative?
Yeah, I think that with tile and stone, as much as I love it, it's hard for everybody else to have as much appreciation for it. So, but where they might be able to like find value in these videos is like, I didn't know that about natural stone. Or say they're about to do a project and they're like, they don't. A lot of people don't know anything about the difference between ceramic and porcelain and stone. That's an easy reference point for them to just pick up some knowledge before going into a showroom and starting that design process. And as much as I love natural stone, the importance of knowing about natural stone is huge when making decisions as a customer. Because like as much as I think people should know that there's variation in natural stone. So the piece in my showroom is not going to be the exact same piece you get. They have no basis for knowing that. So I think that the educational part is almost more important than the fun part of it. But I think that it's kind of a nice balance that people can find value and entertainment in the videos.
Do you have people coming in who just want to work with you because they you got them into the store?
Yeah, I've had that happen a few times, which feels good. But sometimes when I'm like super backed up, I'm like, oh no. But yes, no, it is. It was fun. It was funny because at coverings, I did get a couple of little spotlights of people saying that they had recognized me. So if I'm ever going to get any fame, it's going to be at a tile convention, I guess. But that's about it.
Well, you're a celebrity, and I love that you do the bathroom reviews. For anyone that doesn't know, you go in your personal life, you sometimes go somewhere and you check out the bathroom and you do a review, and that's so awesome. Like, was there any like bathroom that just stood out where you're like, you know what, I'm coming back just for the bathroom?
It's funny. I remember pretty much every bathroom from the ride because every time we go out to dinner, I try to do one. So it's like all these different commercial establishments that I could pop in, and it kind of if you don't think about it when you're going to a commercial bathroom, but obviously now that I'm focused on it, it's cool to see the ones that clearly put in a lot of effort and time into the designs versus the ones who slap the white subway up on the wall and call it a day. So there's a couple of restaurants in Philadelphia that I was like blown away by, and a couple that I was a little disappointed in, considering they were nice restaurants and the bathroom tile work was a little bit careless in my opinion. But either way, yeah, the good ones they stick out, and I'll always try and go back for a good bathroom.
Question, do you ever offer your design services to the ones that need a little help?
I try to walk that tightrope a little bit there. I mean, because a lot of times it's not that they've inherited that. So it was a commercial bathroom that was from before they were even in there, and then when they start up a new business and the bathroom works, it's good enough to keep us moving. So yeah, there's been a few times where I've collaborated with a few different people in terms of ideas, trying to get the ball rolling and making it. Maybe more of a different avenue of the business that we could be focused on when it comes to commercial work. But it's something that I should do a little bit more because I think that there is a lot of opportunity there for people to up their game because I think a nice bathroom makes a good statement, and that's what we're all about.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's been wonderful to get to know you, your family-owned business, some of your favorites, and basically how you built your career. And we
Yes.
really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us today.
Yeah, this has been wonderful. I appreciate you guys reaching out. Like I said, we're a huge fan of all of your products, and we're so excited to see what else you guys coming our way.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you so much, Kyle, and have a great day.
All right, you too.